Greetings, fellow pipe smokers. Welcome back at the green table. Welcome back to another episode on vintage and retro pipes. The pipe I'm going to show you today is a true retro pipe, which means it was clearly made with the intention to resemble a pipe of old. The pipe is made by BC, which means Butz Choquin. These are the two show names of the founders of the company, which was to become one of the biggest French pipe makers. They closed the doors, unfortunately, a few years ago. It says BC, and there's a tiny print on the box since 1858. Cardboard box, a little dusty. It is closed with a magnetic lid. Here you see the pipe we're going to talk about today. There's a paper glued on the inside, which could have done a little better. The pipe is the origine model, and it dates back to the very first dates of the pipe company. The company was founded by Mr. Gustave Butz and Jean-Baptiste Choquin. Here's the text in French language, below the text in English language. And this pipe has been released in 1857. Those two gentlemen, one was the salesman who did run a tobacconist, and the other guy was his son-in-law, who was the actual carver and pipe maker. And they teamed up to form this company. As you see, they were also good in advertising back then. This gentleman is Mr. Camille Corot. He was a painter who was specialized in French landscapes. He also smoked his pipe and was used as a testimonial for advertising. So, the first pipe they created was called Origine à Metz, and every few years they released this pipe over the centuries. It changed in appearance, new materials have been used, and this one was the last iteration of the pipe. You see it's foam covered. The pipe is made for 9mm filters. 2 filters were included, presented here in a box for customers to see at one glance that this is a filtered pipe. So, as with the other episodes, I'd say we start with the mouthpiece. So it has an acrylic stem. The original pipe had a horn stem, but horn is difficult to come by nowadays. Acrylic is a much better choice for serious smokers. It's much more durable. It has the BC logo printed on it. The camera isn't focusing. Just BC and a white star. And this is just printed on top. So if this pipe really would see daily use, I guess this logo would quickly be gone. Here you have a nickel ring. Some sites or sellers say it is silver, but it isn't silver. A plastic stem. The original pipe used the bone of a large bird. But for the actual smoker, plastic is the much better material, because bone soaks up with liquid and tires become brittle over time. And the camera doesn't show it. Yeah, you see it a little. It's not plain white. It has a structure in it. Some swirls of sort. Then again, you have the nickel part for the 9mm filter. I did read some comments on the internet. It seems some guys had problems with this part having cracks or something. So far mine works very well. I smoked this pipe with filter as it was intended. Let's go to the bowl. Another nickel band. This is a true army mount. It just got stuck inside here. And with pipes of old, this was not the best of choice to make this just stuck inside, because the pipe is quite heavy. When you clench it, all the weight is at this point, and if you're not careful, the pipe might fall off at the most inappropriate moment. Or on the other hand, if you struck it inside with too much force, you might damage the pipe. So you need to be a little careful with this kind of how to call it, construction. So the pipe's head, it is black, rusticated. I like rusticated pipes. I like to feel something in my hand when I smoke a pipe. So it gives another impression for the senses. Next to look, taste, I can also feel the pipe. So it is stamped with the Butz Choquin logo, à Metz, origine, made in Saint-Claude, France. Rather large in volume. And to be honest, when I looked at these pipes, they were this rusticated, there was a special edition with selected grain, I think, and I did purchase this version because it just was the cheapest. So give me a second and I will show you the assembled pipe. So here we see it in all its glory. What to say about it? Well, it's a unique piece. It's great that the company did this, that they reinvented their own vintage style. I would love to see this from other companies if they would go back to the very early days and made some reiterations of these early designs. And in my opinion, it shows pure elegance, pure class. Although the materials are not the original ones, I have absolutely no problem with this. Also, the black and white combination works very, very well in my opinion. Yeah, what do you say? Classic retro pipe. Vintage in design with modern day materials. The combination could have been better because this army mount might be considered a weak spot, but it is how it is. It's not a pipe to carry around and smoke outside. It's a pipe for special occasions. So yeah, folks, again I can say thanks for watching. I hope you liked today's episode. There are still some more pipes to come and to be shown. Maybe I can show you this in close up. You see an earlier iteration of this pipe with the stem, which might have been made of bone, slightly bent. And the painting of how the original pipe did look. Elle est inspirée de Chacom. Yeah, gentlemen. A piece of French pipe history, not available anymore since the company has gone broke and had to close due to French business laws. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Cheers.